Okay, so these are a series, oh by the way, welcome to Christmas. These are a series of exercises that I learned from a book called Why Do Conductors, as in music conductors, Live So Long, by an Australian applied kinesiologist. And he wondered why they live so long, and he thought maybe it's to do with the fact that they're moving their arms in different ways with their body, and also listening to lots of music, hearing music, and moving their eyes. And so these exercises basically integrate humming with movement, and some of them with eye motion as well. So first one is you may have done lots of sort of what's called cross crawl patterns, of which there's different types. I often get people doing one on all fours, lifting opposite arm and leg. There's another one I learned from the Czech Institute where your arms are up like this and you bring it opposite arms and knees together. But this is a standing one, quite easy to do. What you do is you bring your leg up and you bring your hand and touch the opposite, so the outside of the opposite knee. Okay, so it's very simple. Okay, but you hum while doing it. So hum your favourite tune. Now there's lots of studies onto why humming is so good for you anyway. It's good for the brain from many ways, good for your sinuses, good for your lungs, good for your heart because it helps improve nitric oxide. So humming itself is good for you. And when you actually integrate it with movement, it's got other things that are happening. So that's the simplest one. And if you find humming too difficult for whatever reason, you can actually just try counting. So 1, 2, 3, maybe do 20, 30. Try and do a couple of minutes worth of this. Or you could try doing maths, so a times table, or subtracting 3 from 100 each time, and that really gets the brain going. But try these different things, and so do it for a minute or so with the humming or the counting or the more complex maths, and that's simple maths. Should be anyway. I'm chuckling because it's not for me. And so try these and see if it actually makes you feel better. Like, do you feel more energized, more focused? Is pain decreased a little bit, providing you can do these movements anyway? So that's the simplest one. That's the brain integration. Then the next one is the heart-brain integration. And so you just bring your arm up. Okay, so I'm just bringing it up to the side. So you bring it up to the side, you twist the body, and then as you raise your arm, you raise your opposite leg, and then you put your arms down. So it's up, twist, down, up, twist. So it's opposite leg, down, up, twist, down, up, down. So it's up, twist, down, up, twist, down. And then the idea is you hum while doing this. Okay, or again you can count, or you can actually try and do some maths as well, but try and just see how, try not to hunch your shoulder up as I just did then, so it's just simply up, twist, down, and you just hum with my terrible, sorry about that everyone. And so as you do this, you can actually get it going, and it actually feels quite energizing after a minute or so. So you've got the cross crawl, then you've got the heart-brain integration, which I think these things can be really good for ADHD. He claims they're good for multiple sclerosis as well, good for focus, concentration, and also heart problems as well. Can be really good. Arrhythmias, for instance, may help some people with arrhythmias as they start doing all this together and improve the connection between the brain and their heart and their body. And then the last one's called the maestro exercise, okay, as in maestro conductor. And so basically your arms are just, so it's just from my elbows, and I'm just tracing a big letter C, basically, or a reverse C, depending on what way you're looking at this. So you're just doing this, and again, you're humming while you're doing it, okay? But there's two things you can do. One is you can move your eyes. I'm looking at this hand, okay, so I'm trying to keep my head still, and I'm looking at the corner of my eye, I'm moving my eye to actually trace the C, and then as I come back to the top, I switch to the other side. Not that you can see it, but what the guy in the wrote the book does is basically you can actually see. So I'm looking up, then I'm looking up and to the right, then I'm looking just to the right, then I'm looking down to the right, then I'm looking down, then I'm looking down and to the left, then I'm looking to the left, then I'm looking up and to the left, and then I'm looking up, and then I can repeat that. But then you can actually do it with jumping jacks as well. So let's see if we've got enough room. So yeah, so basically, no, there's too much stuff in the way. So you know what a jumping jack is, but I'm just going to do this just in case. And so basically, I'm just bringing my legs apart and together while actually doing this. And it can actually be surprisingly energizing. In fact, all of these exercises, especially this one, I find really energizing. Really helps my brain feel clear. But you can do the jumping jacks again while humming. So give these all a go. Let me know how you do with them. And if you have any questions, ask it, or just go and find the book. I'll try and put a link to his books below and around here somewhere so you can actually read them yourself and go, aha, interesting. Okay, bye for now. Be well.